Imagine your city is burying a congested highway underground. It's a rare chance to build transit in the same corridor, but instead, the city rebuilds only the highway. Decades later, traffic is back, and the region needs that transit line. Building it now would mean digging through downtown again, making it far more expensive and disruptive. And this is what happened in Boston. Boston has a large commuter rail network, but it is split into two separate systems. One ending at North Station, the other at South Station. This split dates back to the era when competing private rail companies built and operated their own terminals. That separation still exists today. For decades, planners have proposed a north-south rail link to finally connect the two systems, but it has never been built. As a result, people traveling between them need to connect through a subway ride. A project like this isn't cheap, so it will be smart to master opportunities when they exist. In the 1990s, Boston undertook what became known as the Big Dig, burying the elevated Interstate 93 that once cut through downtown and replacing it with a tunnel. The goal was to remove a widely disliked highway structure from the skyline and reconnect the city to its waterfront. But the original vision went further. Early proposals did not focus solely on highways. They also included the long-discussed north-south rail link, which would follow the same alignment as the buried highway tunnel. As the project advanced, however, the rail component was set aside. What moved forward was a highway-only mega-project. By completion, the Big Dig had taken roughly 16 years and cost about $14.6 billion, making it one of the most expensive highway projects in U.S. history and far exceeding its initial estimates. The decision to drop the rail aspect of the Big Dig continues to shape the region's options today. Connecting north and south stations now will require major new tunneling through an already developed downtown, a far more complex and expensive effort than if it had been integrated into the Big Dig. Studies by the Massachusetts Department of Transportation estimate that building a rail link today would cost tens of billions of dollars, reflecting the realities of constructing in a fully built urban core. The Big Dig delivered visible improvements to traffic in the short term, but over time, congestion patterns returned. While the opportunity to build a more integrated rail connection during that same window had already passed. Had the north-south rail link been integrated into the Big Dig, it could have taken advantage of the transformation already underway, a rare moment when a major project was reshaping the corridor. Sharing the same tunneling effort might have reduced long-term costs and avoided the need to return decades later to build through the same area again. Beyond the cost, the rail link would also have changed how Boston's rail network functions. Trains arriving from the north and south could have passed directly through downtown and continued on the other side, strengthening both the commuter and interstate rail networks. Trips that require multiple transfers today could become one-seat rides. Amtrak's Northeast Corridor trains could even potentially continue north beyond Boston along the route of the Downeaster into Maine. While the north-south rail link is still occasionally discussed, progress faces cost, engineering, and political challenges. To be clear, I still support the north-south rail link. The point of this video is that Boston missed a great opportunity to deliver it more easily. In fact, I would argue that downtown Boston would be better off if Interstate 93 were converted into a boulevard. That way, the billions spent on the Big Dig could instead fund the most ambitious four-track alternative of the north-south rail link and other transformative transit projects. While Boston may have missed the opportunity to integrate rail during its major construction window, Toronto faced a different outcome with the Eglinton Crosstown LRT, which was eventually completed despite years of delays and cost overruns. I explained the full story behind those delays in this video.